How's it? Indian Cowboy, docsports.com. Connect on Saturday, November 25th. As we get this video to you, have your free play winner in just a second. We've been hitting a lot on YouTube Premium. Gave you Vanderbilt on Thursday, which was a winner. Gave you yesterday. Gave you, what did we give you on YouTube Premium? Marshall, Kentucky over, which was a winner too. Free plays have been kind of dud. Let me see if I can correct that here. We try to win on everything that we do. So let me see if I can correct that here for you. Hello, I am Indian Cowboy. This is Doc Sports. Indian Cowboy's been around for 19 years, or the algorithms of Indian Cowboy have been around 19 years. Doc Sports, 53 years. I have a doctorate in the Masters in Biostatistics. That's how these algorithms work. Welcome to my podcast. Our best selections over at docsports.com are under Rune Shiva. Our next best selections are YouTube Premium Thoughts. I give you a couple extra thoughts every single day, all for just $20 a month. It is our teaching channel where we look at algorithms in depth and, more in depth. And for just $20 a month, you get over 160 selections. Probably one of the best deals on the internet. Actually, probably closer to 200 selections, that is. Our final best selections are free picks and leans, which is the video that you're watching right now. And the link to YouTube Premium is in the comment section, as well as a link to how to get your free $60 worth of premium selections. If you want more content, hop onto our Twitter, has our consensus reports, our trends on late night ball games, and our hot takes on sports and latest updates. What do I need to tell you? We had a 7-unit winner in the NHL yesterday. We took Nashville, and they won 8-3 over the Blues. We're on a plus 3,500 run in the NHL. Nice winning season in the NHL. As it relates to NBA, really sharp selection on Washington, plus a 13 over the Bucks, the Wizards. Excited about our 4-unit NBA today. Are excited about our 7-unit college basketball today, which goes off at 4 o'clock. As you know, we've had a winning season in college basketball. 7-2 run for plus 3,500 there as well. NFL, 6 units, or I should say football, 6-unit selection between Auburn, Alabama, the Iron Bowl, which goes off at 3:30. Note that we are 1-0 already. We took the Packers plus a 7.5 on Monday, or not Monday, but on Thursday. And they won outright, or I should say Wednesday. They won outright over the Bears. Let's see what we can do with the football today. I think we're going to win today as well in the 6-unit. And I think we're going to have a 4-1 week, maybe 5-0. We'll see. We need it because we've had 4 straight winning weeks of football, lost the last 2. But it looks like this week's going to be pretty good. So, all right. That's what I needed to. Soccer's on a 5-0 run as well. MMA has won the last several weeks as well, too. So, needless to say, football, college basketball, NBA, NHL, soccer, which is 20-5 for plus 45.30, and MMA. Jump on all of that, okay? All right, your free play today is give me the Clemson Tigers tonight. Clemson makes a lot of sense here. They lost 30-31 last year as a 2-touchdown favorite. They lost at home. That's going to tick off this team. What better way for Clemson to close the year, this disastrous year according to their standards, being 7-4, than to destroy the smack out of South Carolina? It makes them feel good. They got revenge. They ended the season 8-4. They'll win a bowl game. Life continues on for Dabo, and he'll make the necessary changes that he needs to make. So, having said that, I think Clemson will be super motivated here. I understand South Carolina is trying to get a bowl game, blah, 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 but so is Arkansas against Missouri. Missouri destroyed them. The fact that Clemson beat North Carolina 31-20 was pretty impressive, because North Carolina was coming in after beating Campbell and Duke in that game. Clemson at the end of the day beat Georgia Tech. They beat Notre Dame, which is still pretty impressive. I mean, beating Notre Dame is a big deal. They should have beaten Florida State, honestly. It really hasn't been that horrible of a year for them, but people make it out to be so bad. Given that, in South Carolina, obviously beating Jacksonville State and Vanderbilt and Kentucky, I think you get them on a really good high right here because they've won 3 in a row. But remember, Louisville is trouncing Kentucky right now, 31-14 or something like that. And this, at the end of the day, South Carolina lost to Texas A&M. Texas A&M's, when they had Jimbo, they were terrible. I understand they played pretty well against Florida and Missouri, but at the end of the day, Clemson really, really needs to win this game, and I'm going to take Clemson here. And I think I found Clemson at 7.5. I like taking teams on the half, which means they're giving you the half a point for free, and you have to ask yourself, why are they giving me a half a point for free? These are the questions you need to ask yourself. You need to ask questions all the time. It's good to ask questions. So when you ask that, you get them at, I'm looking at 7.5s across the board, and it is because I have them by 9 today. Ohio State, Santa Clara, and college basketball. That's your YouTube Premium as we try to go for 3 in a row there. Georgia Tech, Georgia. I'm going to give you a lean on Georgia Tech here. I know it sounds a little crazy. I am from Alabama, but I follow Georgia pretty closely. Keep in mind that Tech, Brent Key, has won 6 games. He made a comment on the press the other day. He goes, I've actually beaten Georgia, and he has. When he played for Georgia Tech, they did beat Georgia. Georgia, of course, Kirby Smart wasn't there, but this is the lowest spread they've had in the last 4 years. So that shows some respect for Georgia Tech here. Georgia has covered this game the last 5 times. Georgia has a date with Alabama next. Could be looking ahead a little bit. I can see Georgia winning by about 20. I got this game around 49-29, so I'll take Tech here. Georgia Tech, again, I actually think Tech hangs tough here. Tech for the first half. I think Tech hangs tough for the first half as well. Georgia usually starts out pretty slow in general anyway, so I can see Tech losing by about 11 to 12 points at the half and the game closing out at 20. But again, I have Georgia Tech hanging tough here. Brent Key's a very good coach, smart defensive coach. Georgia Tech at the end of the day did beat Miami, and that does mean something. So I'm going to lean on Georgia Tech here. South Alabama, by the way, Dallas Clippers, that's YouTube Premium. Ohio State Santa Clara, that's YouTube Premium. South Alabama, Maryland. I like Maryland here. I think they finally brought some things together. I know that South Alabama's won 3 in a row, but South Alabama losing to Alabama 46 to 102 means a lot here because I think Maryland wants to show they can also destroy Alabama or South Alabama too. Maryland still has a lot of upperclassmen on this team. They're finally putting things together. Lean on Maryland. Cal, San Diego State, that's YouTube Premium. Lakers, Cavs, YouTube Premium. Jazz, Pelicans. I like the Jazz here. I know it sounds crazy. You have a 9-7 team facing a 4-11 team here. Utah beat this team last year. New Orleans find themselves as a dog despite the fact they beat Sacramento twice. But I think the difference here is that the Blazers is who the Jazz recently lost to, and that's a big no-no given the fact how bad the Blazers are. And I think even without Markin, I think the Jazz step up here at home. Again, Lakers, Cavs, Falcons, Saints, Patriots, Giants, all YouTube Premium. Carolina, Tennessee. I still like Carolina plus the points here. When two bad teams get together, I'm going to take the points. They're 1-9. They were only down 10-17 in the fourth quarter in the last game. They didn't play bad at all. Tennessee's off 3 straight losses. I know Levis is playing well. I can see Tennessee winning by 2 points here. Tampa Bay, the Colts. I like the over there. You have a 4-6 and a 5-5 team here. Tampa Bay just got 14 points in their last game. They had 20-37 against Tennessee and Texans, so they're going to bounce back offensively. The Colts come off their season low point total in 10 games, so I think they're going to have a much better output as well. Therefore, I like the over. Patriots, Giants, YouTube Premium. Pittsburgh, Cincinnati, I like the under there. 6-4 and 5-5 team here. Pittsburgh's off of a loss against Cleveland. Have not lost back-to-back games all year. Tomlin, the fact that he has this team at 6-4 is unbelievable. Essentially, with no quarterback that played so well. I think Cincinnati will play well for the new quarterback, Browning. He's playing really well right now, and he's from Washington. And Pickett only threw for 106 yards last game. I think that game goes under. Chiefs, Vegas, that's YouTube Premium. Baltimore Chargers, I like the over in this game. Why would this game not go over? You have a 4-6 team versus Baltimore put up at least 30 points in their last 5 games. The Chargers have been an active dog whenever they had to be an active dog. They play up to good teams and they play down to bad teams. Like losing by 3 to Tennessee, for example. The Chargers' lowest output in their last 4 games happened last week. I think this game goes over. Buffalo, Philly, that's YouTube Premium. Finally, the Bears, Minnesota, I like the under there. Why are the Bears just 3-point underdogs? Think about it. Because Fields is back, Monday Night Football game. This is their Super Bowl. They're not going to the playoffs. Minnesota's off of a loss too. I think their Vikings defense is going to step up. I've been to Minnesota Vikings games in the box seats. It's a fantastic atmosphere, one of the best in the league, if not the best next to the Chiefs. But even better than the Chiefs, maybe. It took 17-point fourth quarter for the Lions to win that game against the Bears. So the Bears are actually playing really well. That's why they're a 3-point dog. Bears gave up 31 points in their last game. Their defense is going to bounce back. Minnesota's ticked off here because they gave up 12 points in the fourth quarter to the Broncos. That's probably going to be my free play on Monday night. That's what I have for you guys. Hope you guys do well. I'll see you back here tomorrow. Jump on the 7-unit college basketball play at 4. And obviously jump on the NHL season as well off that 7-unit winner. Take care. Bye-bye. YouTube Premium, your video is already out.